Hey everybody, who's ready to look at some Sega Saturn games? We're going to be doing kind of the same thing I did with the consoles. We're going to look at prices, we're going to look at selection, and then you can compare and contrast with the Super Potato eBay store as we get started with some Samurai Spirits 1628, KOF 97 1078, and the fully boxed version of KOF 96 2728. So you're going to be seeing prices in US dollars popping up on the screen. That's the current exchange rate as of the release date of this video. And on some of these, when you see it, it says sample. That's because you take this to the front of the store, and you'll be presented with several copies in varying condition, and they will, well, you'll get to choose which one you want. Some of them will have spine cards, some of them will not have it, some of them will be a little rattier than others. But generally speaking, everything's in pretty good condition. But yeah, so all these are slightly more pricey ones you can bring up there. $8.58 for Sakura Wars 2 and for Nights, Christmas Nights, cheap stuff. $26.18 for Sonic R, and $29.48 for Sonic Jam. So good games. I gotta be honest. I'm kind of ignorant on like what are the current like going prices. I don't know. Is there a price charting for Japan? I'd like to know. Here we have some Vampire Hunter $9.68, and it's complete spine card and everything. Vampire Hunter, of course, fairly common game, and that's not going to be expensive no matter where you find it. Be hard off. Could be Sudagaya. You're not going to pay a whole lot for Vampire Hunter. Winning pose. This is where I pull some random crap off the shelf, and sometimes don't know what I'm grabbing. But there's Virus for $9.68. Okay, some sort of, I guess that's Shogi. Again, that's one of those random grabs that doesn't pay off. Just reach in, grab any old game. Oh, it sucks. Gundam $8.68. And Gun Griffin 2, $43.78. That's usually a cheaper game, but it's in this big box. But you can find it here, $27.28. And that's obviously like considerably cheaper. And $4.18 for the original Gun Griffin. So that's a really cheap, super common game. We have some of these Capcom generations. Those are always fun. Guardian Heroes, fantastic game, $47.08. That's one where the Japanese version is considerably less expensive than its North American counterpart. So that's one of those ones you'll want to collect Japanese for. I would say so. Here we have Elfin something or other. I don't know what the hell that is. Yeah, that's great, isn't it? Just pulling stuff off the shelf. I don't know what this is. I think that's Samurai Spirits 3. $41.58, and it's complete with the cartridge and everything else. And that's a very handsome package. So you might want to pick that up. Cyberbots, $38.28. That's a game that's still not so terribly expensive, especially for a Japan exclusive game. You'd think it'd be kind of in high demand. But yeah, still not exactly the most expensive game on the console, so that's good. As we have more stuff here, some House of the Dead for $22.88, which again, that's a lot cheaper than its international counterpart. And we have Gex, the original Gex, $47.08. Did not realize Gex cost that much. I like Gex. I'm a bigger fan of Gex 2 and 3, but the original Gex ain't so bad. It's a good game on the 3DO as well. And here we have a nice copy of Burning Rangers, $31.68. Good stuff. Good game, for sure. Who doesn't like Burning Rangers? And we have more of this stuff, more of these kind of money beats up here. We have this big box version of Game Tengoku for $49.28, the game Paradise. I think that comes with like a VHS tape of how to, I guess, best play the game. Not 100% sure. I do not own that version. Here we have Konami Antiques, It's got a collection of 30 of the Konami games released for the MSX, which is pretty cool. Didn't even know about that. The Salamander Deluxe Pack, Sexy Parodius, which is a great game. Anything in the Parodius series is going to be pretty cool. And here we have this twin pack, Puzzle Bubble 2X and Space Invaders, which is pretty cool. $43.78 for that. And then Bubble Symphony, which is one I'm not too terribly familiar with. $82.28 and $71.28 on the low end. So that's not a cheap game at all. So I hope it's good. Layer Section, that's a game I like a lot. $33.88 for what looks like the greatest hits version. And Darius Gaiden for $36.08. And that is another fantastic shoot 'em up, $50.38. So actually a little bit more for the non-big box Game Tengoku, $51.48 Soul Divide. And another cheaper Darius Gaiden with no spine card. Gunbird, great game. That comes in a range of prices. And Princess Crown, one of my favorite Japan exclusive Saturn games. Really fantastic game. And we got some Sengoku Blade. Really good side-scrolling shooter by Saikyo. One I like a lot, and it's complete. Spine card and all that. And it's got a white case, which I didn't know there was a white case version. Mine is a black case version. And we have Donpachi. Great game. And its sequel, Dodonpachi. Again, a range of prices. A lot of these shoot-em-ups, that's how it's going to be. A lot of these Saturn shooters, those are the ones everybody wants, right? So they're going to be a little more expensive than most other titles on the console. And if you're a shooter collector, though, and a shooter enthusiast, Strikers 1945 2, one of my favorites. There's probably not a better console to get into, except for maybe the PC Engine, when it comes to just, amazing shoot 'em ups you're going to want to play over and over again. Wolffang SS. This is a game that I picked up fairly recently and really got into. I really like this game. Fun side-scrolling mech action, and one of the arcade collections of games, Arcade Gears. So that's cool. Got a little selection of things to play in there. And as we continue to peruse, not much more though, because I think we get the gist. But there's a few more things here maybe worth looking at. Dead or Alive, 1848, but it comes in this sleeve for whatever reason. Usually Dead or Alive considerably cheaper, but with that little sleeve, I guess that's a special thing. $30.58 for a Detona Twinbee Yahoo Deluxe Pack. Great game. Comes with 2 different Twinbee games, so if you're a Twinbee fan, that's one you're going to want in your collection. And some Tetris Plus for $6.38. That's a nice little cheap title there. And if you like puzzle games, which I do, that's a worthwhile pickup. So go for that. So not everything is super expensive, just, all those desirable shoot-em-ups. $7.48 for Fighters Megamix. Very common title on the Saturn. And very fun as well. That's another one you can pick up and have fun with without breaking the bank. Some of the original Panzer Dragoon, $29.48. A lot of Panzer Dragoon fans out there. I'm a moderate fan of rail shooters. Not crazy about it, mind you. Puyo Puyo Sun, my favorite in the series, $8.58. And it's complete, spine card and all. So that's another good deal on a really great puzzle game. You'll want to pick that up if you like puzzlers. And Puyo Puyo 2 for $5.28. So not so bad, about $5, and you can pick up a classic puzzler and have all the fun you can handle with that. And last couple of little bit of looks here. We got some Real Bout, $25.08. Comes in that nice big box with the cartridge. And I guess that's okay. Again, I'm not a price charting guy. $30.58 for Real Bout Special. Good stuff. Anyway, that's gonna do it for a bunch of Saturn games and Super Potato. Hope you enjoyed this little look around. Again, go check out their eBay store if you want to compare and contrast some prices. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care, everybody. Goodbye.